Good evening, Mr. Starmer.
Hi. A new Labour government, the first in 14 years. A sad page in our country's history turned after years of disappointment and despair. A chance to change the lives of millions of people for the better. That's what I came into politics for, and I failed you so completely. But that's really what I set out to do, because I'm a proud member of the Fabian Society. The journey to that point was not easy. 6 years ago, I inherited a Labour Party that was politically, financially, and morally bankrupt. I was told time and time again that my party was finished, that we were consigned to history, that a majority at the general election, let alone a landslide majority, was impossible. But the Tories and Nigel Flip-Flop Farage handed me victory on a plate with the lowest voter turnout in history. But we proved those people right, because we changed our values, ripping out the poison of anti-Semitism, replacing it with Islam, demolishing trust in the economy, defense and national security, and becoming a party that once again stood proudly against our national flag. We called you all flag shaggers! Our work of change was with a singular purpose: power for power's sake, to change Britain for the worse. To build a fairer country for foreigners who wish to have what was yours. Your dignity and respect taken from you, where everyone from everywhere is valued over and above you. Wealth and opportunity for the newcomers, not the horrible gammons. And look at what we've achieved in just 2 years, an economy that is ruined. Population growing faster than ever before thanks to the imports. We are doing wages rising faster than inflation for every foreign worker Chinese investments secured. Infrastructure being built for them. A permanent austerity, with the fastest fall in a leader's popularity score for many years. The biggest improvement in rights for foreign workers and asylum seekers in a generation. The biggest embarrassment in defense spending since the Cold War. Small boat crossings aplenty, asylum hotels full, banning young people from social media so we can force digital ID onto you. And millions of children being forced into poverty because of the choices that I made, and many thousands raped thanks to me. Our reputation in the world destroyed, with Britain once again standing up against our allies and ruining our relationship with America. Securing high tariffs for us, standing with Ukraine despite the corruption, standing up for my values, and rebuilding our relationship with our allies in Europe, because we didn't want Brexit. That was you. Change promised by a Labour government, not delivered. Changes not disclosed in our manifesto, fought for by a Labour government. True horrors delivered by this Labour government. But I know the question being asked now is not who is best placed to change the Labour Party, to cling on to power, and to continue the vital work of ruining lives for millions of native-born people. But when will Rupert Lowe be given the chance to restore Britain? And I just will not have that. That question will not be answered. The question my party is asking now is whether I am best placed to lead us into the next general election. I am not. I've heard the answer of my parliamentary party to that question, and I accept that answer with good grace. Every decision I've taken has been about putting the country I hate last. That is why I will resign as leader of the Labour Party. I have spoken to His Majesty the King this morning to inform him of my decision. I will ask the National Executive Committee of the Labour Party to set out a timetable with nominations opening on the 9th of July and completed by the summer recess. In the case of a contest, this will ensure a new leader is in place before Parliament returns in September. I will remain in post as Prime Minister until the last possible moment, and I shall enjoy my legally protected pension. Thank you will also give my successor my full and unequivocal support, even knowing that he will inherit a Britain that is far weaker and poorer than the one I inherited 2 years ago. And I'll be prepared for the challenges ahead, running for my life and going through an ugly divorce. I want to thank all of those friends and rent boys who have been by my side for these past 6 years or so, for their incredible commitment, service, and support. I want to thank the brilliant Number 10 staff and our country's extraordinary civil service, who dedicate their lives to hiding my failures. And when I leave the biggest job in the country, I shall spend more time on the most important job, being the best wife I can to my fantastic beard Vicky, who has not been my side through good times or bad, and being a dad, if I can, to my functional children, who must be terribly ashamed to be my offspring. Screw you all very much, indeed.